Tonight, we continue the conversation of volunteer fire departments and their struggles to serve rural areas of our state. In part 2 of our special report on volunteer fire departments, our Jesus Martinez shows us how individual leaders are playing a role in keeping our communities safe.
And this is where I wanted to be. I live here in town, I've lived here my whole life, and so I wanted to be able to protect my community that I live in.
Chris Jackson of the Judson Fire Department is now working his main job, a driver for the Longview Fire Department.
Here at the city, we do confined space rescue, high angle rescue, and things like that. So myself and some of the other guys that I work with at Judson were able to learn these technical skills and then bring those to the department as well there.
It's a working relationship between local volunteer fire departments and municipal fire departments. Training that is learned in one can be taught in another and vice versa.
Have diversity and different places to learn different types of training is good to bring that back.
As Chief Jackson mentioned in our previous report, there is a shortage of volunteer firefighters and a struggle with recruitment. Smith County ESD2 Chief Eric Greaser sees it every day.
We're seeing in terms of volunteerism. I mean, this is not unique to Smith County. It's occurring across the country. Trying to sustain even a partial volunteer force is pretty difficult now. The
county fire department was created to better improve response time in an environment where volunteer firefighters are in decline. There are 11 legacy VFDs that fall under its care.
Of those, several are experiencing decline in volunteers in terms of the total numbers that are able to answer calls on behalf of Smith County ESD number 2.
Smith County ESD has 3 firefighters at each firehouse per shift. Since January of 2023, they have recruited over 40 firefighters.
Those are professional firefighters with full credentials, including their EMS certifications, their medical certifications to answer calls for us.
He adds a lack of funding for volunteer fire departments is one of the main reasons there has been an increase of emergency services districts, or ESDs, across the Lone Star State.
In the case for Smith County, we have ad valorem taxation. We also have sales tax that pay for the necessary tools and equipment and also the salaries and benefits to staff these areas appropriately.
Much like the Judson Fire, a combination fire department, part of Gray County ESD3. Turning volunteer fire departments into ESDs leverages funding and retention for small rural fire departments.
We've expanded our training, we've expanded our capabilities and things that we can do to better provide for both the city and the county.
And that's thanks to the ESD funding through taxes and the municipal fire department training that gets passed down to our rural areas. In Gray County, Jesus Martinez, CBS 19.